Oscar Wilde, the renowned playwright and dandy of the late 19th century, led a life filled with scandalous and dirty secrets. Born on October 16, 1854, in Dublin, Ireland, Wilde is celebrated for his wit, flamboyant personality, and his contributions to literature through his plays. Set The Importance of Being Earnest and The Picture of Dorian Gray. However, behind the facade of his impeccable charm and success, Wilde hid a web of scandals, ultimately led to his downfall. Wilde's first scandalous affair emerged in the early 1880s when he engaged in an illicit relationship with Robert Ross, the young man who would become his longtime friend and lover. During this period, homosexuality was considered illegal and heavily condemned by society. This secret love affair threatened Wilde's reputation and could have exposed him to severe consequences if discovered. The clandestine nature of their relationship meant that they had to be cautious and discreet in their interactions, adding an air of mystery to their romance. In addition to his covert affair, Wilde's extravagant lifestyle and love for luxury further fueled scandalous rumors. He was known for his flamboyant fashion sense, often sporting elaborate costumes and accessories that caught the attention of the public and the press. His sharp wit and provocative remarks also contributed to his notoriety, as he often pushed societal boundaries with his audacious comments and unconventional behavior. One of the most scandalous episodes in Wilde's life occurred when he sued the Marquess of Queensberry, the father of his lover Lord Alfred Douglas, for defamation. The Marquess had accused Wilde of engaging in posing sodomite, a derogatory term for homosexuality, in a note left at Wilde's club. Wilde, believing this accusation to be false and damaging to his reputation, decided to take legal action. However, this bold move led to his own prosecution for gross indecency, resulting in a highly publicized trial where details of his private life were exposed, scandalized the Victorian society. As the trial unfolded, Wilde's scandalous secrets became the talk of the town. Witnesses testified about his affairs with other young men from the lower social classes, shedding light on his hidden homosexual relationships. These revelations shocked a society that prided itself on its strict moral code and plunged Wilde into a spiral of disgrace and public humiliation. After his conviction in 1895, Wilde was sentenced to 2 years of hard labor, a punishment that took a toll on his health and well-being. His time in prison was marked by suffering, isolation, and a loss of the freedom he had once enjoyed. However, even in this dark period, Wilde's wit and resilience shone through. He composed letters and essays that reflected on his experience, demonstrating his indomitable spirit and intellectual prowess. Following his release from prison, Wilde lived the remainder of his life in obscurity, exiled from London and estranged from his family. He adopted the name Sebastian Melmoth and sought refuge in France, where he lived out his days in poor health. Wilde's scandals had tarnished his reputation irreparably, leaving him abandoned by many former friends and supporters. Tragically, Oscar Wilde passed away on November 30th, 1900, at the age of 46. His final years were marked by illness, poverty, and isolation. However, despite the scandals and personal struggles he faced, Wilde's legacy as one of the greatest playwrights and wits of his time remains untarnished. His works controversies continue to captivate audiences, and his life serves as a reminder of the complexities and contradictions of human nature.